Good evening, everyone. Welcome home to the Bugle Boy, located in LaGrange, Texas. My name's Lane, and thanks for joining us for our We Can Do It webcast series, offering plenty of parking and unlimited front row virtual seating. We are streaming from 5 separate individual locations out to 3 platforms, which include our website, Facebook, and YouTube. If we experience any technical difficulties, you will see this flash on the screen, certain to convince you that we know what we're doing and will resolve the issue as quickly as possible. Please feel free to log into the chat room and let us know what town, state, or country you're watching from. And at the break, we will give you a shout out. Tonight's show is free to watch, but if you have the means, we do encourage you to buy a name your price ticket. If you're watching from our website at thebugleboy.org/webcast, there is a handy buy ticket button above the video player. And for Facebook and YouTube viewers, we have pasted a clickable link in the chat room, or you can text the word bugle to 24365 and a ticket link will be sent to you. You may also choose to support the Bugle Boy by adding a donation of any amount to your ticket order, for which, of course, we would be most grateful. Now, let's step inside and see what the staff is up to. Is Joni there?
Hey
Hey,
guys,
Joni.
welcome back. Hey Lane. I'm going to be chatting with people tonight on Facebook and on our YouTube channel. So let me know who you are and where you're watching from, and I'll give a shout out to you at the break. Let's check in with Heather.
Hi, guys. I'm going to be doing the similar thing on our website, and I'm really excited about tonight's show. As you can see, I'm wearing my Mary Bragg t shirt, and I look forward to a great show. And I'm going to throw it over to John.
Hello, I'm just pushing buttons in the background, and I'm also very glad to be here. And so I'll go ahead and get us inside Delane.
All right, I made it in. Um, Thank you, Bugle Boy crew, and thanks to all of you for joining us and inviting us into your homes. Tonight, we host Mary Bragg. She is originally from Georgia, but makes her home in Nashville. Through her vulnerable, soul bearing lyrics, Mary is distinctly authentic Southern storyteller. She's released 5 full-length albums to date and 2 EPs, one of which is her most recent titled Think About It. John, let's not wait a minute longer. Can you knock on Mary's home studio door?
I can. We'll see if she's here.
All right.
Hi.
Hi, Mary. How are
There she
you?
is.
Hello, everybody. Nice to
It's
see you.
it's wonderful to see you. You're all looks like you're in your saddle and ready to go.
I just wish I was in my Bugle Boy saddle, is all.
Well, yes, we all do. We really all do miss everyone so much, and it's been a crazy, crazy year, crazy, last year.
It
But
has
we're
indeed.
doing the best we can do, and we're grateful for this technology and to be able to at least host these shows like this. And we're so thrilled to have you, Mary. So
Thank
I
you.
say to everybody, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Nashville's Americana Queen, Mary Bragg, to the stage.
Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Wow. Wow, what a welcome and what a pleasure to be back and to see all of you virtually. It really brings me joy to be able to see you in ways that are possible during this time. I'm going to take my headphones off and get comfortable, and I hope that you will get comfortable as well. Hello, Carol. I see you are here from Huntington Beach. It is a pleasure to see you. And of course, the Songwriter Serenade competition is the reason why I first got to play the legendary Bugle Boy in Texas. So it's my great honor to be back, and I'm just gonna get rolling here with some songs that, if you've heard me play before or my records, you might have heard a few of these, and I hope that we can, connect as best we can this evening, this Saturday night. Thanks for being here. Last time I played a show, I almost didn't play this song, and didn't mean to not play it. And then someone requested it toward the end, so I figured I'd get started with that one this evening. It's called Fixed. They'll get you started early. You'll be the kid on roller skates. They'll see another mannequin they can decorate. They'll sell you every color to cover up the flaws they see in the mirror. They'll tell you everything but what you really need to hear. You're a good, good find. You can make your own light shine. Beautiful star, just as you are. Skip the fairy tale wish. You don't need to be fixed. Like your 6th grade best friend, their compliments a sly put down. You can't remember why you like to have them around. But who could blame you when all the other girls are hooked and the outcast plain Jane's tired of being overlooked? You're a good, good find. You can make your own light shine. Beautiful star, just as you are. Skip the fairy tale wish. You don't need to be fixed. What's that feeling? Fly right by. It's a temporary high. You're a good, good find. You can make your own light shine. Beautiful star, just as you are. Skip the fairy tale wish. You don't need to be fixed. You don't need to be fixed. You don't need to be fixed. Wow, what a ticker tape parade that is. Clap, 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 clap. Thank you. That is hilarious. I'm gonna try not to say that is hilarious every time I see that. Gosh, you know, that one really, I feel like I try to remind myself of that every day, because it's hard sometimes to remember that we are just incredibly beautiful beings the way we are, without trying to meet some standard that the world may tell us we should be trying to meet. Hello there, how are you? How long has it been? You haven't changed a bit. What a surprise to see you again. You stop me, it hits me. I've gone and made a fool of myself. Sorry, I thought you were somebody else. I remember the kisses swept me away. Your eyes, as they promised me that the world would keep turning the very same way. A lover, a liar, I guess you never can tell. Sorry, I thought you were somebody else. Were the violets and long letters just camouflage? And the way you spun me round by the silver fountain, was it all a mirage? I knew you, but did I know you? I should never have felt what I felt. Forgive me, I thought you were somebody else. I thought you were somebody Thank you. You know, it's funny, I played that song. I played it just now a half step too high accidentally. It's funny how much that changes the entire experience. Like, my ear was a little confused and my voice was a little confused. But what's a real live show without playing a song in the wrong key every now and then, you know? Gosh, let's see. I want to play for you one on my sweet little parlor guitar that I got from the Fanny's House of Music right here in Nashville, Tennessee. This next one is also one I have to remind myself about, because it's hard to remember that we are making progress in the world, certainly when we're stuck in one place for a very long time. And let's see, I want to make sure I'm not getting an alert from the hosts. I'm not. But you know, I think in certainly in quarantine, it's hard to remember that we're making any kind of progress. But we just have to know that, like, there are forces on our side. I really believe that. Every effort we make in the world is worth it and is getting us from one place to the next. I really believe that too. Sure do. Including efforts in tuning. My studio in my house here in Nashville is down in my basement, so it gets kind of cold, and so my guitars get a little finicky. So anyway, this one is actually I'm opening the set tonight with 3 songs from my most recent full-length record, Violets as Camouflage. Hello, Cindy. Hello, Heather. Hello, Joni. Gosh, hi. Nice to see all of you. I'm playing a few songs here from my most recent full-length record, Violets is Camouflage. And this one is from that one as well. It's called The Right Track. Okay. Don't it feel like you can hang the moon when you're rolling? The shine starts to fade away too soon before you know it. It's gonna feel like running to nothing, going nowhere fast, feels like crawling, stalling, and coming in last. It'll all make sense once you've been to hell and back. If it looks like a long way on the wrong train, you're on the right track. It's gonna feel like you're a little lost before you find it. Like you wanna stop that thing and jump right off before you fly in. It's gonna feel like running to nothing, going nowhere fast, feels like crawling, stalling, coming in last. It'll all make sense once you've been to hell and back. If it looks like a long way on the wrong train, you're on the right track. Nothing worth having's ever easy to get, so don't get too impatient when it gets harder than this. It's gotta feel like running to nothing, going nowhere fast, feels like crawling, stalling, and coming in last. It'll all make sense once you've been to hell and back. If it looks like a long way on the wrong train, you're on the right track. You're on the right track. Thank you. Thank you so much. I want to play one that play a couple. I'm gonna play a few new songs tonight. Actually, I really miss the experience of getting to play new songs live in rooms for people. Actually, quick story. I was practicing out on the porch on the deck today, and y'all, as I was practicing, just singing, like, I wasn't even playing a song. I was just like making up la-las as I was kind of playing guitar a little bit. And this fella walked by, and he was walking his dog, and I was just like pacing the deck playing music, and he stopped and like paused with his dog and waved at me, and I sort of nodded back. And he just stood there and listened to me play. And I started tearing up and really tried not to make it awkward, but it just kind of shook me in a way that I think I've not quite realized how much I miss sharing music with people in real time, in real life, in person. And I know y'all miss it too. I know the Bugle Boy misses it so much. What a wonderful space. I love that place so much. And I feel so grateful that I get to play there right now, and I get to play there in real life once we get cracking again. Thank you. I'll say this many times tonight. Thank you to Lane and the Bugle Boy. Yes, please support the Bugle Boy. And certainly I appreciate your support as well this evening. So with that, I'll say that this next song it was written right before quarantine, and now when I play it, it is kind of heartbreaking. Because it's so much about community, and we really just don't have much community in the world right now, and so it's a real drag. Okay, right. It's called The Party. Strung up the white lights, got out the good place. My favorite names on the invitations, vinyl laid out, that'll spin through the night. I'll put on my silk dress at the top of the hour. I'm getting ready for the party. It can't come soon enough. Everybody gets dressed up, getting ready to stop being lonely. Shaking pink martinis, everybody gets happy. Oh, it'll be the picture that I see, just like I knew that it would be. Under the disco ball, my mind can wander. I wish that it'd go on for so much longer. I won't mind if the cops get called, if the fire dancing in the yard pisses off the neighbors. I'm getting ready for the party. It can't come soon enough. Everybody gets messed up, getting ready to stop being lonely. Shaking pink martinis, everybody gets happy. Oh, it'll be the picture that I see, just like I knew that it would be. I wrote that with my friend Jen Grant, who actually recorded the song and put that out last year. You can check that out on her Spotify's and places, and I'm sure her website as well. Her name's Jen Grant. She's from Canada. She's a wonderful artist. Just wonderful. Let's see. Okay. I have some cheat sheets here with me tonight. I've given myself permission to be like Don Schlitz, who has a book for himself every time he plays. Well, the times that I've seen him play, because it's like there are just so many songs and I want to be able to play them, and so I have some cheat sheets, and I'm grateful for your graciousness with that. So okay, this one is also new, also about quarantine. This one was written during quarantine. This one is this one I wrote with my friend Bill Domain, who is just an incredible writer and journalist, who I Thought You Were Somebody Else with. And we've written a little bit in quarantine over Zoom, even though we live about a mile from each other. Okay, so this one is called Only So Much. I can have the same old conversation, talking to myself. I think I'm doing fine in isolation, but it's getting hard to tell. I want to see the world, but the world is gone. Only way through is to hold on, hold out, hold on, hold out. There's only so much you can do. There's only so much you can do. There's only so much you can do alone. Bouncing from a street into a taxi, the numbers flying by. Both of us were laughing in the backseat at the New York City sky. Thinking of it now like the lift of a song, tying me to you while I hold on, hold out, hold on, hold out. Only so much you can do. There's only so much you can do. There's only so much you can do alone. Oh, been so long without it. Oh, don't wanna dream about it. Oh no, there's no way to get around it. There's only so much you can do. There's only so much you can do. There's only so much you can do alone. Oh, alone. Ooh. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I think this is the Bill Domain hour, because this next one is also a Bill Domain co-write. Bill had an incredible duo called Swan Dive, and I need to pull that out again in quarantine. Isn't it funny how in this year we've all been kind of able, maybe this has been the case for you, but I've certainly been able to pull out a whole lot more music and listen to a whole lot more music than I normally do, just because there's so much time to fill, right? We have to fill our time with ideally things that are meaningful and in some cases uplifting, of course, and entertaining. So it's really nice to listen to Bill's band, Swan Dive. They're incredible. So with this one, I wish you all the health. This sounds like an ending song, but it's not. I wish you all the health in the world. I wish you an ending to the pandemic and community. And for those of you that are separated from your person, from your family, from your partner, from whoever it is that you can't see right now, I wish you all the speeding up of all this madness. This is called the lonely persistence of time. The hands of the clock are wandering off, where the shadows and mist like to meet for a kiss. A memory's cove, the light comes and goes. It's a quarter to you as I wait for the blue. How do you find another love that defies and colors the lonely persistence of time? I want to know, don't you want to know the blink of an eye, a century's cry for the lover's lament as the promises came and went. The pull of the shore down to the ocean floor. What was written in stone you would never have known. How do you find another love that defies and colors the lonely persistence of time? I want to know, oh, don't you want to persistence of time? I want to know, don't you want to know? I want to know, don't you want to know? That's low fade. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm gonna play a couple more songs, and then we're gonna take a break, a very short break. A break for you to stretch your legs, fill up your beverages. I just feel like I want to tell you about this next song. And the co-writer that I have on this next song is named Peter Granwald, and he is writing with someone that I just found out about and fallen in love with, and her name is Joy Aladakun, Oladukun, I think, Aladakun, and her music is so good, and their work together is so good. There's a song they wrote together called If You Got a Problem, I Got a Problem Too. It's so good. You should check it out. You should totally check it out. And I just am in love with it. I feel like there are so many wonderful new things happening in during the pandemic, and I just wanted to share with you. She's incredible. Check her out. I think she's here in Nashville. Okay. I read this with Peter Granwald. It's called Colorblind. Blue. What is blue? When you keep it away from the light. What is light? When you circle the sun, but you can't tell the day from the night. Did you know it, that we were holding on too long? I should have owned it when I knew that we were wrong. You showed your colors to me. I pretended to be colorblind. Truth. What is truth? When you're fooling yourself with a lie. What's a lie? You try to come clean, but you've run out of places to hide. Did you know it, that we were holding on too long? I should have owned it when I knew that we were wrong. You showed your colors to me. I pretended to be colorblind. Did you know it, that we were holding on too long? I should have owned it when I knew that we were wrong. You showed your colors to me. I pretended to be colorblind. You showed your colors to me. I pretended to be colorblind. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, I'm going to play one more song, and we're going to take a quick break, and we will move along with our good times. Okay, this song is for anyone who might sometimes be in like self-protection mode. When you have like a difficult situation. Oh man. Yeah, it's a sort of a friend breakup song. It's not always easy to know what to do when somebody sees things differently than you do, or there's like some terrible miscommunication or some falling out of some kind for seemingly no reason, and it can be really hard. And I hope that your situations that you found yourself in that might be like that will resolve someday. Yeah, this is called "We Are Not Friends." Same taste in whiskey, same taste in songs. We were gonna be the modern Golden Girls. I've stopped trying to understand it, stopped trying to change her mind, and I traded in the way I used to see the world. Do you really have to test my patience? Waving from across the bar where we'd belt the 80s on Tuesdays, playing air guitar. We are not friends, that ain't the way friends work. And you're catching me real off guard, acting like we are, and it only makes it worse. How can you be so cavalier after you went and made it clear we are not friends? Whoa. I still don't like surprises, and I bet let's try that again. I still don't like surprises, and I bet you still smoke, trying to find a light, the classic Irish exit. I still crave your opinion, and I hate that I do. Is my iron on still sitting where I left it? No, I don't want a conversation in the corner of a crowded room, so you can tell me that you heard about my mother. It's too much to get into. We are not friends, that ain't the way friends work. And you're catching me real off guard, acting like we are, and it only makes it worse. How can you be so cavalier after you went and made it clear we are not friends? Oh, hanging on to all our astral prints, in case you start making any sense. We are not friends, that ain't the way friends work. And you're catching me real off guard, acting like we are, and it only makes it worse. We are not friends, we are not friends, we are not friends.
Woo!
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Mary, thank you. That was a great first set. You mentioned the passerby that was listening to you play from your front porch.
Yes.
That in-person connection between the artist and the listener is so important, and I am happy you got to experience even a little sliver of that today, because it did bring to,
Mm,
tears to your eyes, and it probably
mm,
did his too.
mm,
So he needed it, and so did you, and I'm glad
mm.
that happened.
Totally. Thank you.
Uh-huh. So we're gonna look forward to your second set, but we're gonna take a little short intermission, and we'll see you on the other side, Mary.
Great. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Okay, I would like to take this time again to thank all of you for tuning in and supporting our 17th musical season. If you're joining us late, tonight's show is free to watch, but if you do have the means, we would like to encourage you to support Mary Bragg. We named our live streams the We Can Do It series because even though we are closed, we can watch and hear live music, we can connect with one another, we can support our musicians through shows like this, and we can keep the Bugle Boy going. Um, so if you can support tonight's show, you can text the word bugle to 24365, or we've pasted a ticket link in Facebook and YouTube. And if you're watching on the Bugle Boys website, there is just a convenient little ticket button right above your video player. So I know there's folks out there watching. Many of you are being a little shy tonight, but we'd love to know who you are and where you're tuning in from. Let's roll over to Joni and see if she has some shout outs for our viewers. Joni?
Hi, yes, we want to say hello to Cindy in Memphis. We want to say hello to Carol in Southern California. We have Rhythm. And then I know there's some people out there online tuning in. I can see the numbers, but they're not chatting. They're being a little shy. So I just want to say hello and come say hello.
Come
Let's
say
check in
hello,
with Heather.
y'all. Come say
Yeah,
hello.
let's check in with Heather.
Yes, I'd like to encourage people to say hello too. But in the meantime, I want to say hi to our good friend Joanna in Austin, aka JoJo Lemon, and also David and Cheryl in Lexington. Thanks for tuning in again this week. And I was so excited that BB Red popped up, our own Pat Settle. So the gang's
Yay,
all here.
Pat.
Yay,
Hey, Pat.
Pat. She's been recovering from surgery, and so we're really excited that she's here with us tonight.
Excellent. Hi, Pat. Okay, thanks, Joni and Heather. And I guess that really kind of concludes our very short intermission. I know Mary's got a lot of more songs to share with us. John, can you bring Mary back in?
I can, and I will.
Okay, thank you.
And there she
Hi,
is.
Mary.
Hey,
All right,
I'm
if you
here.
yes, if you don't mind, Mary, you've admitted to being most vulnerable when writing your song lyrics. And yeah, I read that on your website. And I have two questions for you.
Hmm.
Is that vulnerability amplified when you're first sharing your new songs with a live
Mm,
audience? Is that why
for
you started
sure.
crying today on the plane?
I think it is amplified when you share with a live audience because what happens to me as a writer, as the songwriter, is that I'm reminded that I'm not alone in my experience in life, and so that's what songs do for me as a listener when I'm listening to other people, and then of course when I'm willing to really get to the heart of a matter in my writing process, and then of course taking that to the stage. Um, it really translates, and I think you can see it on people's faces, and it's both in the room when it's happening, and it's also at the merch table afterwards when people are like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you said what you said, or whatever. And sometimes those are the things that are the hardest for me to admit or say or talk about. Um, but I feel like I've done my job when someone is so moved to share such a thing. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And that's really, in my opinion, what songwriting is all about, is that connection.
Mm,
It's,
mm,
it's real important.
Thank you.
So I have a second question, real quick.
Okay.
Um, on the recent release of your, I'm going to call it a pandemic era EP titled "Think About It,"
Yes.
it comprises a collection of cover songs.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a different vulnerability in studying and interpreting other songwriters' songs? I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
these are big people, Jackson Browne, Stevie Nicks, and putting your own artistic voicings and spin on their work.
Yes. I think there is. It's more, I think, for me about being inquisitive as a human being, because what I'm looking for as a listener, and then, if I'm looking for a song to cover or whatever, I'm looking for something in a song that is the kernel of vulnerability, sometimes a very small one, that really gets to me. And I think that's kind of why I wanted to do a short covers EP, because I wanted to get outside of my own vulnerability for a little bit and sort of consider some of my heroes' moments, and in some cases B-sides. Like, most people might not know that Stevie Nicks song, Think About It, but I think it's pretty great. But yeah,
I think,
I think
yeah.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, I think you did a really wonderful job on that EP.
Thank you so much. Gosh, I think it's been like right at a year, approximately. Yeah, I feel like, as listeners, I certainly am in the category of, like, always looking to uncover something new about my favorite songs and try to see what it is in those songs that makes people love them and what makes me love them. Yeah, there's vulnerability on my side. There's vulnerability on obviously the other side of having written it. Yeah, and then I'm actually going to play one for you now that's from that covers EP.
Excellent. Well, don't feel very vulnerable. We're going to put you back in the studio by yourself, and we'll all be staring at you.
Well, people like always have this negative connotation about vulnerability. I just kind of
Right,
think
no.
about it as like being kind of open and honest with the
Right.
world about your realities, and so I don't really, I'm not like a delicate flower or anything, so it's gonna be
Right.
fun.
I'm just teasing you. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back Mary Bragg to the Bugle Boy stage.
Thank you. Thank you, lady. Gosh. Thank you so much. This is a hoot and a half. I'm going to take these headphones back off. So this is one that's on that covers EP Lane was talking about. I figure I'd play one for you. It is one of, honestly, like, the best pop songs from kind of the mid-century. This was written by Tom Petty and Jeff Lynne and Roy Orbison, who made it famous, of course. It's called You Got It. Every time I look into your lovely eyes, I see a love that money just can't buy. One look from you, I drift away. I pray that you are here to stay. Anything you want, you got it. Anything you need, you got it. Anything at all, you got it, baby. Every time I hold you, I begin to understand. Everything about you tells me I'm your woman. I live my life to be with you. No one can do the things you do. Anything you want, you got it. Anything you need, you got it. Anything at all, you got it, baby. Anything you want, you got it. Anything you need, you got it. Anything at I'm glad to give my love to you. I know you feel the way I do. Anything you want, you got it. Anything you need, you got it. Anything at all, you got it, baby. Anything you want, you got it. Anything you need, you got it. Anything at all, you got it. You got it. You got it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Gosh, thank you. What a song, right? Hope you were singing along at home. Man, that is such a song. What a song. I don't even know when I first heard that song. I think my parents probably were blasting it at some point in the 80s when I was a kid. Man, I just came across it again when I was going down that Traveling Wilburys rabbit hole, which is such a beautiful rabbit hole to go down. What a band, right? Traveling Wilburys. Anybody? Yep, I know. But man, Tom Petty, whew, so good. Okay, I'm gonna play a couple of more new ones for you. I've been writing a whole lot and loving just being productive at home and making the most of just keeping my feet planted in one place, which is really a rarity for me. I certainly hope to unplant my feet very soon and get back to the Bugle Boy. I'll say that. Who knows? Who knows when and what will be possible. I wrote this next one with my friend Steve Seskin. I think actually the next two are ones that I wrote with Steve. And yeah, we probably gosh, how time flies. This one is like, this is for all of us who have a hard time when topics at the dinner table get difficult. This is called Love Each Other. keep my opinions to myself, 'cause when I don't, I get in trouble every time. I'll leave being right to someone else till we can talk again without losing our minds. The TV lives to load us up with ammunition. It keeps them in business and keeps us far apart. We've all been guilty of defending our positions with stubborn minds and angry hearts. Wish we could love each other, instead of always getting into it. Wish we could love each other. Wish we could love each other through it. My brother called me up last week. It'd been a while. I used to tell him everything. Now we just talk to see we did. We mince our words. We've gotten good at tiptoeing. I can't forget how bad it got last Thanksgiving. We bowed our heads and gave thanks for the meal. Then he said things that he knew would push every button in me, and I couldn't help but tell him how I feel. Wish we could love each other, instead of always getting into it. Wish we could love each other. Wish we could love each other through it. I'm not asking for a miracle. Don't tell me it's impossible to love each other. Love each other. We could love each other through it. Y'all love each other now. Oh man. Yes, love each other. Love each other. I'm thankful for a loving family that even when we disagree on things, we love each other through it. This one is, okay, this is especially for all of us trying to keep things, trying to keep things rolling during the pandemic, right? Who is tired? I am tired of the pandemic. Tired of this and that. Tired of the same old topics. And this song is about trying to fight your way through. It's called Tired. I need a good night's sleep. I'm walking dead on my feet. Stick a fork in me, would ya? Cover for me, could ya? There goes my train of thought. That double espresso I bought didn't put a dent in it. Did I already mention that I'm tired? I'm sure that yoga's great. Here we go. I'm sure that yoga's great. I know I should meditate. My sister keeps egging me on to train for a marathon. I'll put them on the list. Right now I can't commit, 'cause I'm too busy making plans to do as little as I can. I'm tired. I just here we go again. I know the world's a mess, and I should care, I guess. But I just poured a whiskey. My eyelids are getting heavy. I'm tired. Thank you. Thank you so much. I have time for just a couple more. Gosh, this has been a real pleasure to see y'all, and thank you again so much for tuning in, both live and later. Thank you for supporting the Bugle Boy. Thank you for supporting live music. Thank you for supporting people like me who write original songs. I'm so grateful. Speaking of people that are original songwriters and independent artists, this is one I wrote with my friend Caroline Spence. It's a brand new song called Having a Hard Time. Who stole the silver lining? Who stole the sun to stop shining? Somebody must have broke my plans. Who took the tools for fixing? Who cut right through my thick skin? Who let me fall back here again? I'm losing it so completely. I bet I make it look easy. I'm having a hard time. I wish I could tell you I was going out of my mind, 'cause I've been living inside my head, and I don't know the way out yet. Couldn't tell you why I'm having a hard time. Where do I get the excuses? Why do I feel so useless? My thoughts are spinning out of control. I know it's not productive. I know it's self-destructive. But here I am down a rabbit hole, having a hard time. I wish I could tell you I was going out of my mind, but I've been living inside my head. I don't know the way out yet. Couldn't tell you why I'm having a hard time. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's see. I'll play one more song for you, and then I will begin to look forward to the time that I can join you again in person. And it will be my great pleasure to join you again in person. Let's see. I'm going to play one that y'all actually might know the person that I wrote this next song with. Her name is Brennan Lee, a fantastic former Austin songwriter. She now lives in Nashville, Tennessee, and it's my great pleasure to have her in town. This is one that pokes fun at lying to yourself about a relationship that might be a little bit on the rocks, and you might not be wanting to admit it. So thank y'all for listening. I really appreciate your love and support, and thank you again to the Bugle Boy for having me. Please support them. Continue taking care of yourselves. Listen to music all the time. I really can't tell you enough how it makes everything better, and I know y'all know that. Okay, this is called The Story We're Telling Ourselves. We're all right. I don't ever lie awake at night. I don't cry when I pray. We don't mean what we say when we fight. I'm not sad. I don't dream of what I wish we had. We don't want no one else in the story we're telling ourselves. The story we're telling ourselves has a long, happy ending. They're not lies, they're just truths that we're bending in love as we were in that old faded picture up there on the shelf. At least that's the story we're telling ourselves. I don't drink just to keep from having to think. I'm contented right here, like I tell you when we're at the shrink. We're not cursed, and it's not getting any worse. We're not lonely as hell in the story we're telling ourselves. The story we're telling ourselves has a long, happy ending. They're not lies, we're just truths that we're bending in love as we were in that old wedding picture up there on the shelf. At least that's the story we're telling ourselves. Oh, how much will it take for us to stop faking it to the world and each other? What's left to lose if we should choose to turn this page to another? And the story we're telling ourselves has a long, happy ending. They're not lies, they're just truths that we're bending in love as we were in that old wedding picture up there on the shelf. At least that's the story we're telling ourselves. Oh, at least that's the story we're telling ourselves. Thank you. Thank you so
Nice.
much. Thank you.
There
Thank
you go.
you. Thank you. Thank y'all so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Come on, y'all pour it on so we
Oh.
can get her back.
Encore.
Come on.
One more.
One more song.
One more.
One more song.
Come
One
on,
more
John,
song.
play the
Oh, that's all I got.
encore.
Oh,
Where's
I'm
this
running out of applause.
pumping?
There we go. Okay, everybody. There we go. Let's go with that.
Okay,
You know, you almost got home on us before we got you back.
I almost made it all the way back to Nashville, but you know,
Yeah.
I decided to turn around and bring it back for one more song. Thank y'all again so much. What a pleasure to see you. especially with those incredible Bugle Boy green screens. I feel as though um, I too should have a green screen behind me, but I will settle for this incredible curtain. Thank you again for being here tonight, and I'm gonna play you a song that's from a record from a couple records ago. This is the title track from a record that it's the first record I made when I moved to Nashville. This is called Lucky Strike. Small town girl in the big city, concrete sidewalks full of busy bodies, never looking me in the eye. Ha, big deal to nobody. Who cares if one more deck stacked against me loud? I know it's only a matter of time. I'm counting on a lucky strike to pull me out from the back of the line, make it easier to climb the mountain and put me up on top. I'm waiting on a magic man to wave a ticket from the palm of his hand, hold it up and call my numbers out at the end of the night. I'm counting on a lucky strike. Up to the rooftop, stars that feel just a little brighter, and I can breathe the open air. Ooh, yeah, I can breathe the open air. I'm counting on a lucky strike to pull me out from the back of the line, make it easier to climb the mountain and put me up on top. I'm waiting on a magic man to wave a ticket from the palm of his hand, hold it up and call my numbers out at the end of the night. I'm counting on a lucky strike. Oh, impossible, unreachable, where only dreamers go. Yes, I know I'm counting on a lucky strike to pull me out from the back of the line, make it easier to climb a mountain and put me up on top. I'm just waiting on a magic man to wave a ticket from the palm of his hand, hold it up and call my numbers out at the end of the night. I'm counting on a lucky strike. Yeah. Whoa.
Woohoo!
Thank you.
Thank you, Mary.
Thank
too
you
easy.
so
Thank-
much. Golly.
Oh, we're gonna give you a little more. Does
Yeah.
she need more? Okay.
Bask in it.
Thank you. Thank you for the applause.
Let it wash over you.
There you go.
Thank you. Thank you guys so much. What a pleasure
Absolutely.
to see you.
Thank you for inviting us into your Nashville home studio tonight.
Of course.
As always, or it's kind of a tradition we'd like to continue, is get an end of the night photo with the staff and artist. And so what we do here is Shift Command 3 on 1, 2, 3. Everybody smile. John, are you going to duck down below that logo, I hope?
I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
No.
No, don't do that. 1, 2. Oh, Joanna. She's probably already gotten some, but let's get some good pictures, Joanna. And
Get my
thank
good
you for
side,
doing it
Joanna.
for us. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think she has it.
You better.
Hopefully.
Okay, so let's find out who else joined us in the chat room. I see some interesting folks in there. Joni, what do you got?
We want to say hello to Selena, Katie, and Vonnie out in Arizona.
Wonderful.
We also have Terry Hendricks.
Woohoo,
Terry
Terry!
Yeah, Terry's
What's up,
tuning in.
Terry?
Yeah, check in with
Terry.
Heather.
Wow.
Yeah. Hi, Terry. I want to bring everybody's attention. Hopefully, you will be back next week. We have some great upcoming shows. Next week, we have Seth Walker, followed by Ordinary Elephants, Guy and Jessica Forsyth, Albert Engage, Carrie Hudson, and Joe James. So, thanks for tuning in tonight, and we hope to see you next week and the week after and after and after. Yeah.
What an incredible lineup. I love all those people. A couple of them are new to me, and I look forward to tuning in as well. I see Tom McDaniel is here as well. What's up, Tom?
Oh, hey, Tom.
Hey,
Hi,
Tom.
Tom.
Hi, Tom.
Well, Mary, thank you so much again, and it was our pleasure to host you tonight. And
Thank you.
it's been a pleasure being with all of you in the audience. We know this is not the same by any stretch of the imagination, but we're doing the best we can to stay connected to you and let you know we're still here, still trying to share music with you because it's incredibly important.
Yeah.
Next week, as Heather said, join us right back here for Seth Walker. Seth played last year, Valentine's
I love
Day.
him so
Yeah.
much.
So
We keep trying
we'll
to do
just.
shows together. It keeps not
Oh, really?
happening. Yeah.
Ah, well,
Oh,
we'll
that'd
just
be
kind of
great.
we'll celebrate a late Valentine's Day with Seth this year, I guess. So come back and see us, y'all. Mary, thank you again. Safe travels home, everybody, is what I normally say. But if you have problems getting from your couch to your other couch, let us know and we'll try to help out. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.